Okay, we'll get started. So I think class we started with logarithmic functions, right? I remember giving you some important properties related. We mostly discussed the theory only, right? We didn't do any problems to check it. And if I'm not wrong, I would have told you guys not even try. Right. So this class we are going to solve the problems based on exponential and logarithmic functions. So before that, we will just recollect the formulae. I'm not going to get in depth again. We are going to recollect certain formulae and the properties associated with them. Okay. Let's get started. 1 minute. So you talk about the function and its derivative. So the function is e power x. What is the derivative of this? It's the same e power x. No doubt in that. Yes, no doubt in that. Right. If I talk about log x base e, what is the derivative of x? It is going to be 1 by x. 1 by x. Yeah, I think I've explained why it was true in the last class itself. Right. So these are the two derivatives that we are going to use. Next is properties. So what are all the properties we are going to use? Again, it's very simple. Okay. Log AB base C is nothing but log A base C plus log of B base C. Log of A by B base C is equal to log A base C minus log B base C. Right. Similarly, log of 1 base anything is equal to 0. I'll write 1 base anything is equal to 0. Similarly, log of anything base itself is 1. Right. Similarly, log of A base B is equal to 1 divided by log of B base A. Okay. Similarly, log of A base C can be written as log of A base E into log of, log of A base B can be written as log of A base C into log of C base E. Okay, these are all the maximum properties that we are going to use in mathematics to solve problems. So I suggest you all to just take 2 minutes time to go through all this content so that we can get started with the problems. Right? So I hope you guys have gone through this.
Yes.
So we'll get started, guys. 1 minute. Just give me a minute, okay? Just give me a minute. So which exercise are we doing? 5.4 or 5? 5.4, no?
Yes, 5.4. Yes, sir.
5.4 x. So, till now what I did is I have already taught you the concepts of 5.4 and 5.5 as well. So now our work is only to solve them. It's very simple, don't worry. We'll start solving them. Listen. So, is it true that x is equal to e power log x for all values of x? So for solving this problem, what we need to do is consider log on both sides. When I consider log base e on both the sides, so log x base e is equal to log of e power log x base e. So there is one more property that you needs to get added this. B is equal to n times log a base b. Means the power will come as a multiplication factor. So keeping that point in mind, how can I write this? Can I write this as log x into log of e base e? Accepted? So what is log of e base e? Is it not 1? So it is going to be log x. So log x base e is equal to log x base e. So this is the example. But there is an important question that they have asked. What should be the condition? What should be the domain of x for this condition to be satisfied? So log, how log x base 3 came, sir? How? I didn't get. Where is 3? Where did I write 3? No, this is log x base e only, da. Because I told no, consider log x base e on both the sides. That's what I told. Initially itself, I told the base is e. Okay. Now listen to this carefully. So, if you observe the domain of logarithmic functions, what are the values of x that you can substitute? So what are all the values of x you can substitute? You need to substitute only the value of x which is strictly greater than 0. Okay, but what are they saying? Is it true that x is equal to log of x e power log x? Is true for all real values of all positive values of x. Sharia? So have this in your mind.
I have a doubt here.
Tell me.
Could you
Tell me
go
that.
to that question which you did? Working part
Your voice
which
is-
you did, sir. You showed
Working
it
part you
working
want me
part
to-
which you
working
here,
part.
sir, we put log x base e like as a coefficient like thing, right? So from the power we removed it. Here, shouldn't it be only log x
Okay.
base? How did we get base e, sir?
Because in mathematics, I already told you, right? Log x by default in mathematics means base e only. By default,
No
in
matter
math,
what,
you
the
see
base is
everywhere,
e
no, they will
unless
give only as
mentioned, sir.
log x. But this is natural logarithm. So this goes without saying. You need not mention it separately. That is the reason why I specifically wrote it as log x base e.
Okay,
That is the
sir,
place
I
to compare
understood.
it. Okay.
It's understood.
So yes, if they have to give you log x base 10, they will give you specifically the base. If the base is not given, by default in mathematics, the base is e. If that is your doubt, I think that is what Mithun also asked.
Yes, sir, that is
Okay.
not doubt.
Okay. Now things are easy. Listen to this. Differentiate e power minus x. Chain rule. Y is equal to e power minus x. dy by dx. Another. E power minus x into d by dx of minus x. So what is the answer? E power minus x into derivative of minus x is minus 1. Okay, so it is minus e power minus x is the answer. Okay. So what is dy by dx? Derivative of sine is cos of log x into d by
Sine
dx
dy
of
by dx log x.
d by dx of log x. So it is going to be cos of log x into derivative of log x is going to be 1 by x. That's the answer. Okay. Next is cos inverse of e power x. So y is equal to cos inverse of e power x. Then what is dy by dx? Derivative of cos inverse is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. So what is x here? It is e power x square. Sir, so d by dx of log x is 1 by x. Yes. Okay, coming back to this problem. So derivative of cos inverse is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. In the place of x, I have e power x into derivative of e power x. So answer is minus e power x divided by root of 1 minus e power. Okay. Next. The last problem is derivative of e power cos x. Who can tell this? Dy by dx is
e
equal
power
to
cos x only.
e power cos x into d by dx of, see, answer would have been e power x had the question been e power x, but here it is not e power x, it is e power cos x into derivative of cos x. So minus sin x into e power cos x will be the required answer. Okay. Next, let's take this function. Guys, if there is any doubt, please stop me. Okay. E power x divided by sin x. So dy by dx is what? Apply u by v4. Sin x into derivative of e power x minus e power x into derivative of sin x, the whole divided by sin x the whole square. So e power x into sin x minus e power. So that is the derivative of e power x divided by sin x. E power of sin inverse x. So dy by dx will be equal to e power of sin inverse x into d by dx of sin inverse x. Right? E power sin inverse x into derivative of sin inverse x is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Simple. Third, y is equal to e power x cube. Who can tell me? dy by dx is equal to
e power x cube into dy by dx of x.
d by dx of
X cube.
X cube.
so it will be 3x square into e power x cube. Fourth, if I take this as y, then dy by dx will be equal to sine of tan inverse of e power x. So derivative of sine, cos of what angle? Tan inverse of e power minus x into d by dx of tan inverse of e power minus x. Okay. So cos of tan inverse of e power minus x into derivative of tan inverse of e power minus x. 1 by 1 plus x square into d by dx of e power minus x. Is there anyone who didn't understand what I did here? So derivative of tan inverse x is nothing but 1 by 1 plus x square. In the place of x I have e power minus x. Okay. So cos of tan inverse of e power minus x divided by 1 plus e power minus 2x into derivative of e power minus x is e power minus x into d by dx of minus x. So what is the answer? Minus e power minus x into cos of tan inverse of e power minus x the whole divided by 1 plus e power minus 2x. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. Moving on to the next concept. Next problem. So y is equal to log of cos of e power x. So y is equal to log of cos of e power x. So what is the dy by dx now? 1 by cos of e power x into d by dx of cos of e power x. So 1 by cos of e power x into derivative of cos of e power x is minus sine into e power x into d by dx of e power x. Shariya? So this will be equal to minus e power x into sine of e power x the whole divided by cos of e power x. So answer can either be left like this or you can write it as minus e power x into tan of e power x. Okay. Next. E power x plus e power x square plus so on till e power x power 5. So y is equal to this thing. So dy by dx will be how much? E power x plus derivative of e power x square is e power x square into 2x plus what would be the next term?
E power x cube into 3x square.
Correct. Plus e power
X power 4 into 4x cube.
very good. Plus e power x power 5 into
5x power 4.
Into 5x power 4. Okay, what is common from everything? I can take out e power x outside, then I will have 1 plus 2x into e power x. Oh, no. E power x into e power x is e power 2x. Sorry. You have to leave it as is. You can do nothing. This is a good problem. So y is equal to
I
square
have a
root.
doubt in the previous question.
Tell me.
Why couldn't we take e power x out common, sir?
If you
Couldn't
take
we take e power x?
Oh yeah, you can take it actually. Sorry. E power x into 1 plus 2x into e power x plus 3x square into e power x square plus 4x cube into e power x cube plus 5x power 4 into e power x power 4. Clear? What is the answer?
Yes, sir.
So y is equal to square root of e power root x. So what is dy by dx? Derivative of square root is 1 by 2 root of that value, that is e power root x, into d by dx of e power root x. 1 by 2 into root of e power root x into derivative of e power root x is how much? E power root x into d by dx of root x. So 1 by 2 root of e power root x into e power root x into derivative of
1
root
by
x,
2.
1 by 2 root x. Now, this root of e power root x and e power root x will get cancelled root times. So what is that you are going to be left out with? 2 into 2 is 4 in the denominator, root x into e power root x, the whole thing under a root. So I can either write it like this. I don't know how the answer is given at the back. E power root x divided by x. This is another way to write.
Sir, can you repeat the step before the last step?
This one, huh? Nothing. See, if I take e power root x as a, okay, here I have a divided by root x. So what will you get? A
Root
divided
a
by
the
x.
numerator.
That's it. That's what I wrote as root of e power root x. Is it Ankit who asked me the question?
Yes, sir.
Now we are clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first step is you ask me about the derivative. Mithun, you are asking me about the derivative of root. See, y is equal to root x. So what is the derivative of root? It is 1 by 2 root of x. In the sense, wherever root of f of x is there, I'll put it in a more elaborate way. If I have root of f of x, then I'll get 1 by 2 root of f of x into f dash of x. That's it. Clear?
So in the book, it's given as e root of x divided by 4 root of x into e root x.
They left it with this step.
Okay, sir.
They left it. See, I will write this and show. I hope there is not too much of confusion and clumsiness in the paper. Now try to understand. E power root x divided by 4 into square root of this x is multiplied with e power root x. Is this what you are trying to say? Is this how they have given it?
Yes, sir. This is how they have given in the books.
Okay, okay. That's fine. There is also same as this as well. Okay, so all are right. Solution next. So log of log x, 1 by log x, that is dy by dx. Because derivative of log is 1 by the function inside. So 1 by log x into d by dx of the function itself, that is log x. So what will be the answer? It will be 1 by x times log x. It's a simple problem. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cos divided by log x. U by v, quotient rule, dy by 100. So dy by dx is equal to, I hope this session is getting recorded. Yeah. So dy by dx is equal to log x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x plus cos x into derivative of log x is 1 by x. The whole divided by log x the whole square. Okay, one common mistake that will happen is log x the whole square, people tend to write it as 2 log x square. When is it 2 log x? Only when it is log of x square. I hope you are able to understand the difference now.
Yes, sir.
Log x square, don't write it as 2 log x, or some people write it as log square x and all. Like how you write tan square x, don't do those mistakes. I've seen those kind of mistakes, don't do them. Okay. Is log x the whole square? Is log x the whole square? That's it. Okay. So I'll take LCM. Minus x sin x into log x plus cos x the whole divided by x into log x the whole square. This is answer. Okay. So cos of log x plus e power x. Last problem. Huh? So yes, dy by dx is equal to minus sin of log x plus e power x into d by dx of log x plus e power x minus sin of log x plus e power x into derivative of log x is going to be 1 by x plus derivative of e power x is e power x. That's it. Now just differential. Guys, I hope you copied it, right? So moving on to the next exercise. So I have this differentiate this kind of a stuff. Okay. So one thing, looking at this, we'll get tempted to first do the differentiation of square root, then we will proceed. No. So don't do that mistake. This is where we need to solve the problems using the properties of logarithm. Okay. How? I'm going to explain it to you. Listen. Y is equal to, always take the question as y. Okay. Take log base e. See, base e, you need not write it in mathematics. Okay, it is for your understanding. I'm saying take log means by default it is e. So take log on both sides. What you get is log y is equal to log of square root of x minus 3 into x square plus 4 the whole divided by 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay. Look at the way I'm going to write. Log of x minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Can I write it as whole power half?
Yes, sir.
In order to avoid this half, to avoid one more step, I'm bringing the half this side. So I will write the whole thing as half into this. Okay, now my problem is simple because log y is equal to half into, if I take this whole thing as a and this whole thing as b, then I can write it as log of x minus 3 into x square plus 4 minus log of 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Guys, I hope I'm clear with this. Half this for both the terms. Now if you observe, this is a and this is b. Log a into b is nothing but log a plus log b. So log y is equal to half into log of x minus 3 plus log of x square plus 4 minus log of 3x square plus 4x plus 5. I hope this makes sense. How can we bring the power as half? Because this is square root. Square root is 1 by 2 only, no? Square root of sin x is same as sin x power half. That's what I wrote. Okay. Now listen this. Is it clear? Now you always need to write these kind of questions in the form of logarithm and start differentiating on both sides. When I do that, what is the derivative of log y now? 1 by y into
d by dx of y.
into dy by dx is equal to, hey Mithun, listen, sin x power half is not half sin x. I didn't say that. I did that only because I brought the half here because there is log. I explained this example of root of sin x because this root of this algebraic thing is there. So square root of an algebraic thing is algebraic thing raised to the power half. So is equal to, yeah, tell me now. Half into log of x minus 3 is 1 by x minus 3 into derivative of x minus 3 is 1 only. So I need not do it separately. Plus log of x square plus 4, the derivative of log of x square plus 4 is 1 by x square plus 4 into derivative of x square plus 4 is 2x minus log of this thing is 1 by 3x square plus 4x plus 5 into derivative of 3x square plus 4x plus 5 is
6x.
6x plus 4. Okay, so we need only dy by dx. Take the y to the other side. Dy by dx is equal to y by 2. But what is y? Y is nothing but this whole thing. Root of x minus 3 into x square plus 4 the whole divided by 3x square plus 4x plus 5. And you have a 2 here. The whole thing multiplied with 1 by x minus 3 plus 2x by x square plus 4 minus 6x plus 4 by 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So these questions carry 4 marks. So is there any property like log x power? Yes, there is the property. Guys, is everyone clear?
To simplify this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So differentiate a power x with respect to x. So y is equal to a power x. Okay. So wherever you have an exponential function, take log on both sides. You have, see, to be more specific, wherever you have an exponential function with a base other than e, then take log on both sides. Then what will you get? Log y is equal to x log a. Correct? So derivative of log y, 1 by y into dy by dx is equal to, log a is a constant, log a into derivative of x is going to be 1 da. So dy by dx is equal to y times log a, but what is y? Y is nothing but a power x. So a power x log a is going to be the value of dy by dx. And one more thing is, you can remember this like a formula. Example, y is equal to 2 power x. What is dy by dx?
2 power x log 2.
2 power x log. Okay, you can remember it like a formula. Shall I move on to the next one? So listen now. Differentiate x power sin x. So before I proceed, let me explain the common mistake that happens. Y is equal to x power sin x. How many people thought of this? Dy by dx is equal to sin x into x power sin x minus 1. You would have thought of this? Because it is looking in the format x power n, nx power n minus 1 is the derivative. But nx power n minus 1 is applicable only when x is having the power as a number, not the power as a function. So, if you have a function raised to the power of another function and you want to differentiate it, Then the only option available is by considering the log on both the sides. So y is equal to x power sin x, and log y is equal to sin x into log x. So 1 by y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of sin x into log x is nothing but sin x into derivative of log x is 1 by x plus log x into derivative of sin x is cos x. Okay. So if I take LCM and then solve it, I will get sin x plus x log x into cos x, the whole divided by x multiplied with the y is dy by dx. But what is y? X power sin x. So x power sin x divided by x into sin x plus x log x into cos x. This is the final answer. Okay. Is there anyone having a doubt on this problem? Okay, I'm moving on to the next one. Sweet. I have y power x power y, x power x is equal to a power b. Okay. So consider y power x. Let me call this as some L. Okay. I have a function y raised to the power another function x. So what should I do? I should take log on both the sides. When I take log on both the sides, log of y power x is equal to log L. So what do I get, guys? X log y is equal to log L. So differentiate on both the sides. X into derivative of log y is 1 by y into dy by dx plus log y into derivative of x is 1 is equal to log L. Derivative of log L is 1 by L into dl divided by dx. Is everyone clear with what I did?
Could you explain this?
Which one?
The first part of this equation. LHS,
I did u by v rule.
right? Okay, sir, then it's no problem.
Wait, I'll do it again. Listen to this carefully. This is u, this is v. So u into v dash, derivative of log y is 1 by y into derivative of y with respect to x plus log y into derivative of x is 1 is equal to 1 by L into dl divided by dx. That is what I got. Is that clear?
Yes, sir, clear, sir.
So what is dl divided by dx equal to? The L will get multiplied on the other side. L into x divided by y into dy by dx plus log y. But what is L, guys? L is nothing but y power x. Is it clear? So let this be equation number 1. Similarly, I'll give you 2 minutes time. You guys do and tell me what is the value of x power y.
I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Here, all the differentiation is taken with respect to x, right?
There if you will take, there also you will take with respect to x only. The only difference is, the other thing you have x power y, no? X power y you will call it as m. So y times log x is equal to log m. I hope you understood how this step came, taking log on both the sides. So this is u, this is v. So u into v dash plus v into u dash, that is dy by dx, is equal to log m is nothing but 1 by m into dm divided by dx. So m will go to the other side. M into y by x plus log x into dy by dx is equal to dm divided by dx. But what is m? Did you understand what I did?
Yes, sir.
In a similar way, find out what is the derivative of x power x. So why dy by dx came means u into v dash, derivative of log x is 1 by x, plus v, that is log x, into derivative of y is dy by dx only, no? That is why dy by dx came. No. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1, the derivative of y with respect to x is not 1. Next. What is the derivative of x power x that you people got?
Log
I know the
x.
answer. You got log x.
Yes, sir.
Derivative of x power x will come out as x power x into 1 plus log x. Listen. There's actually a tough problem. I want you all to retry it, okay? Let me call k is equal to x power x. Okay, taking log on both the sides, log k is equal to x log x. So log k is 1 by k into dk divided by dx is equal to x into 1 by x plus log x into derivative of x is 1. So x and x will get cancelled. dk divided by dx is equal to k will go to the other side. That is x power x into 1 plus 1x. Okay. So the problem is not at over, guys. Okay. So for you to find dy by dx, what we need to do is, if I differentiate this separately, then you got dl by dx as this value, you got dm by dx as this value, and dk by dx as this value. Sum of all these values will be equal to 0, because if you differentiate a power b, answer is 0. Because a and b are constants. Only y and x are variables. Okay. So y power x plus x power y plus x power x is equal to a power b. By differentiating on both sides, what did you get the value of derivative of y power x? You got it as y power x into, can someone read it out, into x by y plus
Into dy by dx plus log y.
by y into plus log y, correct?
Yes.
What is the derivative of x power y?
x per y into y by x plus dy by dx into log x.
Into log x.
Yes, sir.
Plus this whole thing is x power x into 1 plus log x will be equal to 0. So what you need to do is collect all the dy by dx terms. So x into y power x minus 1 plus y into x power y minus 1 plus y power x log y. Wait. Okay. So dy by dx is there, here and here. So the coefficient of dy by dx is nothing but y power x into x by y. That is nothing but x into y power x minus 1 plus here it is going to be x power y into dy by dx, that is x power y log x plus what is that we are left out with? Y power x into log y plus x power y minus 1 into y plus x power x into 1 plus log x is equal to 0. Definitely a 5 mark question worth. Okay. So dy by dx will be equal to minus of y power x log y minus y into x power y minus 1 minus x into 1 plus log x, the whole divided by x power x into y power x minus 1 plus x power y. This step I can't explain in detail, sorry. What you need to do is I just rearrange the bits, just simple mathematics. I took dy by dx, I took each term, multiplied it. If you want, you write one more step in between, try to write and see, you will get the answer. It's very big step. X divided by y into y power x. This y will cancel this x minus 1 times. Can someone check the answer? Check the book answer, guys. Is there anyone checking the answer?
Just a minute.
It's right there.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, there's one part missing, sir. In the final answer is x power x into 1 plus log x. What to
Correct.
put raised to the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I wrote it here, I forgot it. Remaining things are
Then
right.
remaining are right, sir.
Very, very good. So mark it as important and right. Within the same logic, x power y into y by x is nothing but y into x power y minus 1. Basic exponents. Okay. How that came means? It is very simple, right? Try to elaborate and see, no. Y into x power y divided by x. You do this rough work and see. X and y, x power y will get cancelled. So y into x power y minus 1. So this thing is there, no? Cos x, cos 2x and cos 3x is there, no? So y is equal to cos x into cos 2x into cos 3x. If I call this as a, b and c, then taking log on both the sides, log y is equal to what? Log of cos x plus log of cos of 2x plus log of cos of 3x. I directly wrote it because log of a into b into c is log a plus log b plus log c. So log y is nothing but 1 by y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of log of cos x is 1 by cos x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x plus derivative of cos 2x 1 by cos 2x into derivative of cos 2x is, can I directly write it assuming everybody is confident with chain rule? Minus 2 sin 2x plus 1 by cos 3x into minus 3 sin 3x. Okay. Take the y to the other side and that will give you the answer. dy by dx is equal to minus sin x by cos x. So first of all, y multiplied with minus tan x minus 2 tan 2x minus 3 tan 3x. So what is the value of y, guys? Into, if I take the minus outside, it will be tan x plus 2 tan 2x plus 3 tan 3x. Okay, so this is how you solve. Am I clear, guys? Okay, so with this we'll stop for today. Next class we will discuss about the remaining problems. So before the revise and come, this exercise is slightly complicated, slightly, because of these logarithmic operations being involved. So revise everything and come, in tomorrow's class I'll explain the remaining problems. Any other doubts from today's class?
No doubt, sir.
No, sir.